Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. And right away, he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And Boyd going to pick up a Bengals first down as the tackle made up at the 27.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
11, Thomas.
Burrow now off the bootleg. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's out wide for Palmer. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chargers will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. Back to throw. And he will get in to make it 8-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. Sheds off the tackle. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that?
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball.
There he goes, left side. Now look out, Joe Mixon. He's to the 20. And all the way in for the Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 93 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes.
And now the rookie's free. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Chargers. Jackson Smith-Njigba. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 8. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Next to score, Chargers 22, Bengals 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. On the return is Charlie Jones. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's brought down. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Once more, here's Eckler. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, Look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Touchdown! Austin Ekeler taking it in. And the Chargers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they've put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
The Burrow's throw there taken in by Smith. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Burrow on play action. He'll flip this out to Evans. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. On third down, Burrow runs over it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
Here we go.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27.
11 MT, take.
Burrow looking to pass. This is caught. It's Boyd. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, 27 yards. And the Bengals get a bit closer. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
They gotta go, gotta go.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy.
They've got his man complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Boy, it's such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
Hey, ram.
And that's caught at the 2. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Gun.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now it's Burrow. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Play action. It's Burrow.
Goes right back to Smith again.
And he's got room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here. Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
But it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This pass complete to Higgins. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 2nd down, Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
McPherson's kick is good. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. A final shot before the break for Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Let's go. Hey, easy. Go orange. Set.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. Down the right sideline. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TV. Coming out of the locker room, they knew they were going to be on defense first, needed a stop. They got better than a stop. They got best case scenario.
Yeah, and that was talked about as an entire team. And guys, we're coming out. Defense is going to start. Need you to pick things up for us. Go ahead and make a play. But what surprises me is they had the ball. Offense with that type of a lead, they had to know they were going to come after them.
And now, with that pick six, makes this thing a whole lot more interesting. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you start to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 7. First down, Chargers.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now quickly here to Smith-Njigba. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down. Herbert now. And that's into the hands of Eckler. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
Go.
Here's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And that's yet another catch by Smith-Njigba. And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here first and 10 at their own 23. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. He's got another one to Johnston. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Baylor Tiger. Go.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Logan Wilson. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 1st down. Here's Burrow. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Here's Burrow completing this to Chase, and he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Again, it's Burrow. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Here we go.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
But when the ball snapped from the 3 down near the goal line, I think in days gone by, we thought many teams would run the football. But on 3rd down in today's game, I expect them to throw it. A little counterintuitive there. They tried to run it. Instead.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. That's caught at the 2. And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Meanwhile, Herbert's this throw taken in by Johnston. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air again, Herbert. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Now it's Herbert. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. But, Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Herbert on first down now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over.
Now Ball loses the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot.
Touchdown! Quentin Johnston, 26 yards. And the Chargers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case,
I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game, and there was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now something more and more that they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel, make sure they get their security deposit back.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
The penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He completes it to Gurley. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Throw left side complete. That's Smith. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
First down, Los Angeles.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to pass here with Herbert.
Throw for Eckler on the crossing route, complete.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The Chargers, they're going to continue on in these playoffs.